for their final pick. There's some kind of lockdown, I guess.
Yeah, that accomplishes that. Oh, and they go the Clinks. Again, still having blocked. He doesn't have any sentry on him or anything, so that will remain blocked. He'll get the bounty rune at least. And a little bit of extra farm coming from that bottom lane. Underlord could be in some trouble. He has that TP. Can they get the magic missile off in time? Yes, they can. Snake King. He's a dead king right here. Most likely. Z-Freak, yeah, there's a lift, and who gets the last hit? It will be Melons, the greedy man he is. So, but well played right there by Complexity.
Because of that pull. There's level 4 now.
There we go. He's going to take some pressure right here.
He can TP out though. After the frostbite, he can TP straight out. Or he can just run.
That's the slow. I don't know if he's going to get away from this. That bug's on him, so he's not really escaping. He's definitely dead. Terminated attack, and that's a free kill right there.
They did kill the but does die.
Middle lane, setting up an imprisonment right here. He's diving that Shadow Fiend. They do have support nearby. Pudge lining up the hook. Easy hook on top, and that's a dead 747 as a result. Port coming in, but obviously not getting here nearly in time from Crystal Maiden. In fact, she just cancels it. Needs to be careful. Undying and CM rotating in. He is going to just launch out a Fade Bolt and just keep his distance. So Z-Freak knows something's up. Meanwhile, Pudge runs right into them. He was not aware. Mel's going to run into as well. Magic Missile going to be used on Crystal Maiden. They pop the Shrine. Monkey's going to stay alive. He missed the hook right there on Crystal Maiden, though. That would have probably guaranteed the kill. They still might get it, but Monkey's just simply trying to live at this point. He denies himself the last second, and they will not get Crystal Maiden as a result, actually. And now Z-Freak, he needs to make his way out of here some way, somehow. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. As they slow him down, they get the tower kill, and Z-Freak pretty much going to die right here. It's just a matter of how long it takes to kill him, and there you go. There's your answer. The decay comes out, and they secure the kill on 10. So yeah, missing that hook, really unfortunate for Monkeys.
I think that's the whole kind of ethos of a Pudge as well. Like, you have to be hitting those hooks, or it's not worth it. He's going to catch up here with the Undying, but he's not going to be able to kill him because he's by himself. But yeah, that's simple hooks like that can make a difference. But they do run mid again. There's a smoke coming up though. Talking of cancel.
Trying to get him, and there we go. That's it. As you mentioned, the catch just curse. I mean, when all 5 heroes are essentially trying to kill him now. They'll pop the imprisonment. There's support coming in, actually, so this could be interesting. Crystal Maiden with the ultimate will secure the kill, but she does fall. Monkey's going in the back and got the hook. It sets up the kill on Undying, but he's going to get taken out himself. However, Clinks is now here, but he's taking some good damage. Vengeful finally joins the party. Magic Missile not going to do too much. Dark Rift activated by Snake King. Looking to send himself and at least Shadow Fiend back. Weaver's trying to get there in time, and he will. Tower kill coming out. Middle of the tower, though. We'll see if Complexity can at least get this one. It really is just Moo doing damage to the tower. In the flank, though, Monkeys locks him down with the Dismember. Is there enough follow-up damage? Out comes the minus armor. And the damage from Moo coming out right here. It is going to be enough. Activates the strafe, but Crystal Maiden, the ulti got canceled immediately, actually. Not even sure about the freezing field. However, they do get the kill on a Pudge. Despite that, so
dove really hard there, but was only lost the Pudge, and Avenger was able to TP out.
Blank sitting from a distance. Doesn't have the most life right here, but TPs are coming in. Down goes the Tombstone, but it's going to be killed pretty quickly as they do take out Undying as well. So the hold's successful for Complexity right there.
Weak, particularly because obviously Underlord already relies on that Tombstone, although he is only level 1, but still.
Oh, Root catches OD. Will he have any support with him? Doesn't have imprisonment. Hook actually hitting Underlord right there. I think he might just get canceled to help him. Ends up hitting Underlord, dragging him in, and they do pick off OD in the background as Weaver chases him down. Ulti form activated by Undying, but Moo doing too much damage. From a distance, helps secure the kill into him. Those searing arrows, and now you see Monkey's trying to live, has that rot. Can he maybe deny himself right here? Not going to be in time as he is chased down by the Weaver. Now Z-Freak actually has to activate his own Shikuchi. And that he's still right there to make sure flank right there, so Complexity is able to retreat in time, and they head towards the top lane as a team. They're going to find Undying actually by himself. You see the Wave of Terror used initially, and for that damage to get the kill. Crystal Mason also going to be thrown in. 2 Clinks right here, and he will also follow up with another kill. The hook, it hit Vengeful. She swapped first. Oh, the communication not necessarily on point, which is pretty rare for Complexity. Seems like they're usually on top of that, but
quickly, they strafe his on cooldown, but with the burning arrows, obviously look how quickly it falls. There is a TP incoming from Undying, who's going to get hooked actually.
Yeah. You talk about one of the better heroes to go up against people that are TPing into a tower. Obviously, Devo or Pudge is.
There's actually a TP. All the TPs coming in from kind of Doo Wop actually, but I don't think they're going to make it in time.
Oh, that dark rift, but yeah, do not get there in time. Cancel picks up the Aegis fight. Here we go. They want to fight Mel supported for Neo. Mel's off the bat, swaps in immediately. He's going to die pretty quickly. As the tombstone also down, nobody's killing it. Punch, he's going to end up dying. This seems like Complexity just had a loss as far as 1-2 right here. OD is going to fall, and they're probably going to pick him off a second time as well. So despite getting the Aegis, it's not going to work. Yeah, he puts himself under as the Requiem goes off right as he reses right there. It's just delaying the inevitable, though. A 4-for-0, including the Aegis kill. On top here. Maybe. Oh, wow, they're being pinked out now, so at least Moo was. They saw him there. Oh, the hook does land, though. And that's an easy kill as a result, so.
Yeah, it's going to probably transition into a tier 2 as he has to do a lot of damage as a result. But SF looking for this kill on Rubik, and he's going to find it, I think.
Requiem, and Z-Freak's dead.
Yeah.
No chance right there for him to react.
Like I said, as I mentioned before, that I think Klink's probably kill is probably the CM and perhaps the Undying as well. But he's a lot of sentries to downers. I'm going to find Bench here, but should be
Has
fine,
a
perhaps.
swap. It's obviously, do you swap your teammate though? Unless they have some kind of quick escape themselves, that's pretty silly. So he's going to be hooked back. TP out immediately, that's not going to work, and Monkeys actually does make the escape. So a good attempt at least. But Vengeful, really no chance from the beginning. Moo to have this game. Vengeful pushing out the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend's running in. Gonna chase after him. The Dark Rift coming to the bottom trying as well. The hook on the Shadow Fiend is never coming out. Now, gonna get the support in time though. He pops a BKB. 747 is gonna fall. Has to move from the backline. Is gonna take him out. In comes the swap onto Klink's right there, but he is chased down by Weaver, and it's 3 dead on the side of Complexity. Only 2 for Doo Wop. So Doo Wop, despite losing Shadow. And now they want to catch somebody with the hook, perhaps, but Monkey's running in, maybe trying to get the underlay. There's a lift. Should be an easy catch, but here comes the response. Out comes the Tombstone. The heal on Underlord right there. It's going to be enough damage, so yes, it will be. Clings from the flank. Requiem of Souls from a distance right there, during the slow at least. And Melon's feeling he gets the swap off onto the freezing field of Crystal, immediately stopping it, but it does die shortly after the hook. Going to miss because Odie put himself under, and that might kill himself in the end. Yeah, Cancel's going to end up falling right there. If he actually got hooked, he probably lives on it. So he clings meanwhile, taking out Weaver, and he gets the kill on it, but now moves on the run. The BKB not on him just yet, as we mentioned. Monkey's Dismember onto Undying, but now he needs to run him out of there. That ain't going to work. And they will drop him. So yet again, Doo Wop comes out on.
He's not attacking because he's sort of scared of dying because he doesn't have his BKB. Then they're going to lose that fight regardless of if he has BKB or not. So I think it was a little bit arguably too defensive and too passive play there from Move in that team fight.
Tombstone is down. Hook onto Undying, actually. That's going to be a free kill on him, but Roshan's still going to fall. And that's an Aegis picked up by the Shadow Fiend. So Complexity, a minor victory. Oh, the swap does hit Shadow Fiend, actually. Do they have the follow-up lockdown? No, they do not, is the answer. Pops the Shadow Blade, he just kind of walks it off right there. So that initiation, not necessarily the greatest. And now Vengeful Spirit, he's being locked up with the Pit of Malice. You see Weaver going to chase him down. A couple of auto attacks later will end up dropping him. So now Vengeful's dead for another 50 seconds. BKB as well. Could be some interesting interaction up here at the top lane meanwhile, but Undying also nearby, so you got to be a little bit careful. Weaver goes in though. There's coming a boss actually trying to kill the creep in time. Doesn't get the kill on Monkeys, ends up falling. You can see him using the Dismember right there, just hoping for the best.
Except with Aegis, there's not much the Complexity do. They need to kind of maybe have to get a hook into the tier 4s is their only kind of best option, but BKB already used from Klings and he's dropping quickly.
That's just to kill the Tombstone, by the way. That was just to kill the Tombstone. They did, but a Dark Rift activated. It's going to be lifted up. Oh, that would have been big. Could have perhaps thrown him away, but not really going to happen. So opportunity out there, but yeah, it's, as we say all the time, you know, it's better to just not dive too much and sacrifice and whatnot. Undying, almost said Underlord right there, but Undying does get hooked. And actually, Crystal Mana going to be put under as well. So, buffer follow, but here comes that support. By support, I mean the core. 747, the Requiem of Souls again from a distance. They'll move, meanwhile, panicking auto attacks. But once again, going to have to Skeleton walk away, simply trying to live. Running away with his teammate, but Pudge so far the only one that's dead on the side of Complexity. Moo, he picks up the Courier actually. Now he's going for the kill, but the Glimmer Cape popped right there, as well as a freeze in place on a Clinks, and he can't even kill Undying. They're kiting him so well right now, and he finally pops the BKB. He does pick off the Crystal Maiden, not going to be able to get much else. Meanwhile, he loses another teammate into Rubik, and over here, OD going to have to put himself under once again, probably just delaying the inevitable of surviving right here. Yeah, that's not going to happen, so they do pick off Cancel. And the 3 kills happening in favor of Doo Wop, but again,
just kind of make that play because you know they're still fighting into Shadow Fiend Aegis. So if they perhaps was able to catch them by surprise, but obviously with the Undying buyback, yeah, definitely didn't catch them off surprise. Low actually 5 seconds on an SF, and for the Weaver, the BKB is only 8 seconds. So
look at that though, Ghost Scepter popped by Crystal Maiden. Now at least they had Punch nearby to help secure the kill in the end. was going to say, though, goes after a huge pickup against this Clinks as soon as...
Defensive, because Doo Wop realised that Clinks is really the only threat in the team fight, so if they can focus in, then it's fine, which forces Clinks to play defensive. But oh, here we go.
Yeah, they're going to find Moo, actually. That's a big target right off the bat. He's just simply in full survivor mode, and it's not even going to work. He has a buyback, but he's way far away. The Requiem of Soul Z-Freak actually using it right there. Gets the kill on a Crystal Maiden, but they lose himself as well as that Clinks from before. And the rest are going to get away. And now they'll Doo Wop, you got to give them credit where credit's due for sure. They are playing a very smart, a very patient game of sorts, but it's definitely getting them the victory here right now, it feels like.
Yeah, I think that's Roche as well. And they forced out the buyback from Clinks as well as, I think, the Rubik, so yeah,
it's
we're going to
see right here.
But we need a decent hook here. It's the only way they can defend this high ground, I think.
Here we go. It's down in the background. There's a swap in on a Weaver, actually. Weaver's going to die pretty quickly. He has no buyback. That's a chance for Complexity. They do lose Vengeful, but she did her job. Getting that big swap in. Z-Freak jumps in. He pops the ultimate, which is still from Undying. In comes the standing to the cuts as well. And 747 pops the Hurricane back over the Killer Monkeys. Not going to be enough damage initially. 747 may end up falling, but again, he has the Aegis. Meanwhile, the freezing field going off that whole time, doing plenty of damage. Triple kill, actually, for Shadow Fiend, as he will end up falling, but the Aegis bringing him right back up, of course. So Clinks in the background, still good to go. At about half life, so needs to be somewhat careful. They do put onto Underlord right there, and they take out the Crystal Maiden, but as soon as he comes out, Shadow Fiend goes with him, and yeah, they got the rack. It's better. Okay, there we go. I may restart after this, guys, and just go to a different setup. Anyways, okay, we should be good. Back good to go. But yeah, so not missing anything right there. It's just Doo Wop making the way over towards looking to get some kind of push. But I'm gonna go for the other shrine. Gonna take that out pretty quickly. Siege, but so it's understandable that they are not throwing in the towel just yet. But most certainly a game. It's gonna be a very, very difficult task, and this is not gonna help things. Odie gets caught initially. The auto attacks from Shadow Fiend. He's chasing him down. Pops the BKB. Blade Mill's gonna be used though. Switches targets. Mel's meanwhile the focus fire now. Buyback on Underlord as he did die. Right off the bat right there. Move from a distance with that strafe. But again, he is keeping that distance. Takes out the centaur that was on top of him. Weaver dives on an OD. Odie will survive though. And the hook meanwhile to Undying into the well right here. But not close enough. He's just going to walk it off. He finally will get picked off. But over here you see Clinks again running back. They destroy the racks. And that is going to spawn Mega Creeps now. And that should all but do it in favor of Doo Wop here.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, as we see OD about to get dropped. Nope, does survive, but oh man, no, he's dead. No, no, he's dead. No.
What's gonna happen here? He's gonna mean...
Those Greaves, man, allow him to sort of survive.
Yeah.
It's too strong. But no, I think honestly, the drop was kind of countered quite well by Doo Wop. It all goes back to it's still good,
still
but
good damage. Yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's
not the Divine Reaper.
I think if Weaver had Butterfly as well, this definitely would have been better, but we'll see.
Falls back as they're trying to jump him, and Weaver's tired of waiting. Wow. Okay.
Goes Aegis, boys.
Belted. Aegis to
oh,
worry
nice.
about the hook hits as well.
Go, boys.
And now Weaver's gonna die.
Nice.
It's a buyback.
Alright. Yeah, boys.
That's maybe look at that. He just jumps in and pops the tar. What's going on? Meanwhile, over here, actually, Odie dealing with a Shadow Fiend. Freezing Field going to be going off from Crystal Maiden, but she does die shortly after. So, without further, Weaver staying flanks. They really can't expect to kill anyone, especially that Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend's going to run back in. He gets a couple auto attacks onto the Vengeful, and that's a dead Vengeful. 70 seconds, no buyback on the Melons right there.
That's what we're banking on.
Well, here we go. Well, that's not the hook that they were looking for. Looks like a swing and a miss as Blade Mail going to be popped by OD. Gets caught there initially. Able to Force Staff though. And he'll at least survive for now. Oh, that hook almost got Weaver. That tapped him a little bit, but out of range. Shadow Fiend under, but really this is a distraction right here. Freezing Field by Rubik right there as he jumps in. It's just going pretty crazy. Trying something, but again, it's just not going to happen. Moo is doing everything he can to live. But when you're just trying to live the whole time, you ain't doing a whole lot of damage. So that should all but do it here. It's the final push coming out from Doo Wop, as they're letting the creators really do most of the work, and they're kind of just staying alive themselves. So, and one, we'll go to Doo Wop here over Complexity, and Gotta say, very deserving. I mean, I know it's ended up being a 52-minute game, but they really were in control of most of it all this game here.